I would like to say I have been very busy on the house this week, but I have not. I made some brooms, as you saw. I think that's all the brooms I'm gonna make. I have some other things ordered that I will show you when they get here. I have not worked on the staircase. I have not worked on the clock. I was going to glue the workbench in the broom room, and I had glue on the feet and I had the table in place, and then it dawned on me, oh no, that's going to make something else really hard to do, so let's not do that. So I took it out. I've made some little signs, I've goofed around, haven't done anything major, but I'll show you what I got done. We have a business sign, which is cool. I'm happy with that. It says we buy and sell, trade and repair. And I do have a sign that I haven't hung up yet, that I finished this morning, that I'm gonna hang, I don't know, probably here somewhere. So there's that. I also made a sign for the inside. Custom made, wide selection of woods, bristles and colors, metal and fabric trims, gemstone accents. And that will be above where the table is going to be, the workbench. And last but not least, this fun little sign. For those of a certain hobby, you might get the joke. Yeah. So that's what I've done this week. Little brooms, a few little signs, not a whole heck of a lot. But as far as that last sign is concerned, get out and fly. It should be get out and ride. And underneath it says the open sky is calling. And that should say the open road is calling. And it is a Harley-Davidson motorcycle reference. I thought it was funny. But anyway, now I'm going to show you what I need to do before I can glue down anything in the broom room, or any of the rooms for that matter. This chimney that goes through all the rooms needs to be done. I have been putting it off and putting it off, and I don't really know why, but I think it's just because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with it. And this is the original. It's supposed to be a gray stone with a black background. Well, I got the black background covered. So I think I'm going to try to glue some stone. I'm going to use cardboard, and we'll see how it goes. I was thinking of maybe doing it as a wallpaper, like I did the wainscoting kind of thing, but it's in such a weird place. Well, we'll see what I can create. So when I made the base for this game board, I just traced the pieces that already existed for the game. So I'm thinking I can trace this piece of the game board, the chimney piece, and get my template for how I'm going to do the walls. Let's give it a go. Now, in a perfect world, I would take this photocopy that I made of the chimney and just cut it out and do it as a wallpaper, because that would be really cool to be original to the game. Unfortunately, this has holes or windows or whatever. They were the traps. There was a ball that you drop down the chimney, and there's 4 little thingies that shoot the ball in random directions. And it would come out one of those holes and activate one of the traps. I don't have the traps, and I'm not going to put them in. So I don't want those holes. So what am I going to do? By Jove, I think I got it. So what I was doing, that was in a computer program called GIMP. Scanned the original, put it in to GIMP where I could, you know, edit it, fiddle around with it, do whatever. And I think I got it perfect. And now it's still true to the game, and it's my recreation of that. And now I get to try to glue it on that chimney. I like that I could keep the witch words too, because that's really cool. So I'll probably have to cut this into a couple of different pieces for ease of placement, but we'll see what we can do with this. lot better than I had hoped, actually. It's not perfect, as nothing in this house is, but I did plan ahead a squidge on the chimney. It is taller than it's supposed to be, but that's so I can, I mean, it doesn't line up perfectly as you saw at the top, but that's okay because we're going to have to make a cap for that chimney, and that's going to help hide some of my boo-boos. I'll show you how it fits on just here. So here is the chimney. Here is the cap. Thusly. I made this, I'm glad I made this the same dimensions as the actual game board, because now I can use this as a template for my version. I will be cutting this down, and so it's going to cover that where it doesn't match up around on the other side. But yeah, so now I have to cut this off, and we'll make a cap that can fit on there. And now I can put my workbench in the broom room, and maybe we can actually get a room finished. But for now, that is where we're going to stop for this video. I've made some progress. I'm really glad I decided to do this wallpaper because it gives it that more game board feel, and it says what it is, which is cool. Which is, get it? Which is cool. Yeah, I'm hysterical. I'll be here all night, folks. But anyway, and not once did I try to put my paintbrush into my coffee cup or drink my paint water. Well, actually it's glue water, even better. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you all have a great day. And next time we're gonna build a cap for we're gonna cut down our chimney. We're gonna build a cap, and maybe I'll finish the broom room. As always, I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.